Football fans, and welcome to 5A high school football from Jeff Whitney Stadium here in Rochester, Minnesota campus of the Mayo Spartans. We have a matchup between your hometown Mayo Spartans and the visiting Chanhassen Storm. Thanks for tuning in. It might have been a wise decision. A little bit of temperature, a little chillier than normal. On the stream with me tonight is Kurt Nelson, longtime Mayo football coach. Coach Nelson, how you doing, Nelly?
Doing great, Bodie. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Mayo High School football. Up in the booth, sharing time with Bodie, and hoping to see a Spartan win here tonight against the Chanhassen Storm, who come in here with a record of 6-1.
Very impressive record. I see two common opponents on the season recap. So the Storm, very impressive. Started out against Alexandria, kind of a tight one, but from there they started blowing out teams. Big one against Burnsville, 65 rip. And then common opponent St. Thomas Academy beat them 28-13. Something interesting about that game, Nelly, I heard it didn't get completed.
That was the lightning night.
I think they had a lightning, maybe 11 or 12 minutes of football still left to be contested when that thing was called, but a 28-13 victory for St. Thomas Academy, a team that came down here week 2 and beat the Spartans. And then Chaska, the other one you see on there, a victory 28-14, so 2 scores. So we'll see how that shakes out. Those were the opponents of the Spartans in week 1 and week 2. Here's a look at the season recap for the Spartans, who come into this game 4-3. Started out with those 2 losses and then got onto a hot streak, winning 4 in a row until last week. They lost a heartbreaker on the road, just a single point. The difference in that game, that was in Owatonna. I believe, Nelly, this is the first ever matchup between these 2 schools. So what do you know about Chanhassen? What can you tell us?
not a lot about their football team other than they've got a really good program going. 2 years ago, they were the
state tournament champions,
state champs for Class 5A.
Actually beat St. Thomas Academy in that championship game. From my research, that was all done on Max Prep, so I hope that their information is accurate.
You know, if you follow the Minnesota State high school sports, you hear the name Chanhassen rolling across there. It's with success for their high school teams and individuals.
So champions 2 years ago. I think last season they were semifinalists. So state tournament bound again this year if everything goes according to plan. Head coach for the, is that right? Colin Nelson, yeah, head coach Colin Nelson. Kind of dark in this. We need to get lights in this booth. It's kind of tough to see, but thanks for tuning in. Any of you that were able to check out the senior night celebration. It is senior night here at Mayo, and there is a bunch of seniors on this team. Actually, just paying attention, numbers 1 through 8, all seniors. So we're going to be graduating a lot of players, and that's kind of the way high school football goes. You turn over your program, and you need that depth in the program. You need that consistency, and that's the thing that head coach Donnie Holcomb brings to this program. Here's the national anthem. Oh, no, just the band warming up. I got excited.
Okay, we'll take a look at the Section 1 Class 5A. There are 6 schools with a 5-2 record. Northfield at 4-3 is Rochester Mayo. Then Owatonna at 3-4. New Prague is 2-5. Rochester Century 1-6. Rochester John Marshall 1-6. Section 2 is 5A is Chanhassen. They have 5 schools in there. Boy, they've got a tough section. They're at top at 6-1, followed by Chaska at 5-2, a very good Mankato East team at 5-2. Then Waconia at 4-3, and Mankato West at 2-5. A couple of former Big 9, Big Southeast common opponents for the Mayo Spartans that we really don't see on a regular basis anymore.
So when I was doing my research, I saw no contest, the Spartans versus the Storm. So this will be the first one. But I also saw a common theme that it was the Mankato West Scarlets that tended to end the season for the Chanhassen Storm for a few years, going back to I think 2009 was their first football season. So they got a great win. Those Mankato teams, very tough coming up. So good for Chanhassen to kind of get that one.
And I know 2 years ago when Chanhassen went on and won the state title for 5A in the section championship game, they knocked off a very good Mankato West team.
So this is a non-conference game. I'm not sure it won't have any effect, I don't think, in the way that our conference and our playoffs, which will be determined, I guess, after this. Nothing announced yet, but playoffs coming soon. Spartans looking to really have a tough opponent here, get playoff ready. This team is built for the playoffs, this Chanhassen Storm, and you know they're getting ready as well. So should be a nice contest here in Rochester. The rain has not been a factor, so it's kind of in the forecast. It's going to be a nice night for football. Little breeze. It looks like it's blowing across the field from the visitor side, which would be the far side of the field, to us here in the booth. So we'll see if that factors in. I know young Miles Tees having an excellent year kicking for the Spartans. Had a couple through the uprights for his field goals last week.
Yeah, he in the fourth quarter at Owatonna Friday night, going by my math, he had a 44-yard field goal in that game, which
nice length for just a freshman, Miles Tees. If you want to hear more about that, check out the Shield, where Miles Tees was one of the Spartans that was brought in by our senior leader, senior captain, one of the senior captains and quarterback, Isaac Peterson. We'll look for him to throw the ball well tonight. Shield's been a fun project each week. Interviewing the coach and getting those recaps from last week and looking forward to the next week. And I think there's a couple of threads with this Chanhassen Storm team as well. Our quarterback, Isaac Peterson, is very good friends with their senior quarterback. So they've been looking forward to this competition for a while. I believe they play basketball together, both elite basketball players. Very tall, it looks like. I don't have I guess I don't have height on the roster, but got some Mayo Spartans onto the field in their green jerseys with green trimmed pants, gold helmets, and it is Cancer Night, cancer awareness. So some of the boys, those pink sleeves, pink trim, nice to see. Joining us eventually from the sidelines will be Rob Cawthorn, and I heard batteries in hand, so we should be good to go.
I gotcha.
All right, there's Rob on the sidelines. So, Rob, what do you know about this Chanhassen team? First opponent for the Spartans, first time they've ever played?
Just good all over. I mean, offense, defense, they run the ball really well, and their quarterbacks, I'm pretty sure he's committed D1. They got a tackle that's committed D1. They got their tight ends D1. So, yeah, they got some special talent all over the place. It's going to be a good test for the Spartans.
Short week, obviously, for both teams being MEA this week, playing on a Wednesday night. Kind of a short week for all of us. I mean, we were scrambling to get this. Just felt like not everything was clicking on all cylinders, but we got the live stream going, got the shield put together, and we're ready for football. We'll have the national anthem and then kickoff. Stay tuned.
Please welcome the Storm of Chanhassen. And now you break your pitch to the south goal line. The players and coaches of Mayo asked to be introduced as one. Please welcome the Spartans of Mayo. At this time, if you are able, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we join the Mayo High School Marching Band. Under the direction of Mr. Aaron Cole, to pay our respects to the great flag, United States of America, as they play the national anthem.
Mayo Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Aaron Cole with our national anthem leading up to tonight's kickoff. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome to anybody in the Chanhassen viewership. And Nelly, I hear we have somebody that we may both know in that Chanhassen Storm viewership.
Yeah, give a shout out to Terry Dunham. His kids, his son Anthony and daughter Emily, are Mayo Spartan alumni. And his son Anthony is living in Chanhassen, and I don't believe his grandkids are high school age, but they're future Storm players and pretty good athletes based on what I know about their grandpa and their dad.
Great to hear that name again, Terry Dunham, guy that I've, like you yourself, Nelly, growing up, being around the baseball field, seeing you guys play, just loving being there. Terry Dunham, a name I've known for a long time, and we've played a lot of rounds of golf. I remember one time at, I think it was hole 5 at Soldiers Field, left-handed, right? He swings from the left-handed
lefty
side and has a little bit of a right-to-left action on his golf ball. Hit it out over the water with, probably a 7-iron. It came right back in. It was about 2 inches from the cup. Almost witnessed Terry Dunham get a hole-in-one.
Nasty slice, but he plays his slice very well.
He does, and you got to know how to play that. But a baseball swing, you're going to be kind of fighting a slice until you get that out. And Anthony, of course, haven't seen Anthony in a while. Hope he's doing well. Here's kickoff. Looks like Spartans will kick. Miles tees out to kick from the left hash. We'll do our best to get this roster. Not a lot of light in our booth, so we're going to have to be fighting darkness with these rosters and player names that we're not familiar with. But back to receive James Kopman and Logan Brustad. And we're underway here on a Wednesday night. Ball kicked to the corner. It's going to be fielded there and then right out of bounds. Wow, played perfectly by Tees and was able to get very, very good field position for this defensive Spartans effort here. First possession for the Storm. That last home game, a couple kicked out of bounds in key positions. That one angled perfectly to the corner. And from the right hash, the Storm will start. Shotgun formation. Head quarterback Nathan Ramler takes the snap, little shovel forward and about 4 yards for Bush on their first play. Comments are open. Let's see who's going to win that first comment award. Maybe it's happened. I got to dial in where we can see the comments. They're not coming through here, but we'd love to interact with you out there wherever you're watching. Here's the Storm changing formation. Go to a spread set, single empty backfield, quarterback looking to throw in, incomplete on second down.
So it looks like we got Max Durgan back. He played free safety last week, so got him back at free safety. We'll have to keep our eye out to see if he's going to go both ways at wide receiver.
It's a big addition back to the Spartans lineup. Kind of bit by the injury bug there in the middle of the season. Canfield was out for a while. Is he back as well? And
he's dressed. Not sure how much he's going to play, but we do got number 5 senior Brody Schmidt back from concussion. He didn't play against Owatonna, so he's back.
And here's third down, passing left side, caught and wrestled out of bounds with enough yards to get that first down. And on my way in, thinking about that injury bug, I noticed that there's even cheerleaders with casts on their arms, so it's getting all kinds of Spartans.
Yeah, I saw a kid from Chanhassen had a massive club on one of his hands.
And this is the first night of the season that really has felt truly like football weather. So here's first down for the Storm. Man in motion, pistol formation, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle, bouncing off the initial contact and getting wrapped up there. Looks like right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Will be second down.
Bodie, I'll give you some numbers for Chance. We got 72, 77, 64, 75, 55. Looks like what their line is made up of.
Beautiful. Second down. Ooh, and sling pass with some room to run. Out of bounds at about the 43-yard line is number 8, Cade Bush. Bit of size to Cade Bush, tallest player I see on the field right now, walking back to the huddle. Caught that ball in stride. Well-designed play. He kind of snuck through. I don't know if he was lined up as a tight end, but he snuck right through the. Actually, probably came.
He's kind of up as a wingback.
Okay.
So he's kind of up right outside one of their tackles. Now he's on the offensive left side of the formation, kind of that stand-up wingback there.
And a handoff this time. breaking through the tackles and getting to the midfield marker at 50-yard line is number 24, Aiden Ramsey, junior running back, picking up the sticks for the Chanhassen Storm, and they are on the move here with their first possession.
Yeah, I mean, 75, one of their tackles, 72, another tackle, and their center, 64. All look like some pretty good-sized boys.
Empty set again here for the Storm, and passing on first down. Complete. On first down again to Bush. About 15 yards on that one. 5 after contact. Charlie Kipp made the stop for the Spartans. So on the move.
It's their 4th first down of the drive. They've got a nice rhythm going here.
And the drive continues, 1st and 10.
Ramler from the right hash. Moves Gustad in motion and then hands off to Ramsey. Gets about 8 on first down. Setting up very manageable second downs. Opens up the playbook and kind of with some tempo as well. Game time temperature is 48 degrees.
We got trips left, ISO on the right with number 8, the guy they've gone to. Our ISO on the left. We'll see what they do here. Swinging it out.
Oh, beats a man and gets the sticks. Still on his feet, number 11, Kopman. It's going to be at the 12-yard line, so just 13-yard line, just outside. Goal down distance, and now from that left hash. Split to the right is Kopman. He's got single coverage out here. Handoff. And falling forward, just 3-yard gain there for Ramsey. Majerus on the tackle for the Spartans. A lot of seniors enjoying their last official regular season game of the year. Your son, one of them, Rob. How did that feel being on the field for the ceremony? Kind of emotions, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's just typical, and yeah, it's a good group of kids. All these seniors, have played together through our YFA, a lot of them, and so yeah, it's just a good, solid group of kids.
There's an off-tackle handoff that the Spartans sniff out from behind. Looked like Lee got there and broke it up.
It was John Muller, actually, 52, John Muller.
52, Muller. Great pursuit. And it sets up a big third down here for the Storm. Storms would love to make a stop here. Empty set. 2 right, 2 left guy in slot position, moves to the right side. That's Bush. Now another man follows him. This will be a fake and a pass to the end zone. Bush is in for a touchdown. And it's an early score, methodical drive, getting it down and into the end zone. The Storm successful in Rochester on for the PAT. Can't quite see the number. I think it's 88, but I'm not 100% sure.
That is correct, yep.
Okay, so that's Nellensinger. He is successful. 7-0 Storm.
Oh, sorry, check that. 98. 98.
So McDowell, a little bit easier to say. So I like that.
I mean, kind of what we expected from Chan, a good mix of run and pass right there. And, Spartans put him in a couple tough third down positions, and now we just got to start converting those, getting them off the field on third down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Chanhassen looked very good on the first drive. Like you said, a good mix, Rob. 94 yards in 12 plays, 6 on the ground, 6 in the air. Quarterback was 5 of 6 on that drive. and the final 9 yards came in the air for the touchdown.
Yeah, 94 yards after that kind of opening kickoff. Special teams.
It started on their own 6.
Yeah, not the way they wanted it, but not stopping the storm right down the field. Getting ready for the kickoff. Juarez Diaz and Max Erickson back to receive for the Spartans. On to kick is Sam Manthel. Ball's away. Looks like it's going to be Erickson. Fields it at the 5-yard line. Has a little bit of room to run straight north and gets to the 25. Saw a little bit of room and just wanted to get as much as he could before that pursuit got there. Well done by Erickson. The Spartans will start from the 25. Their first possession. Senior quarterback Isaac Peterson brings the boys out. Isaac, the senior leader on the Shield this past week, was great to hear his perspective. Looking forward to seeing how the boys respond to what kind of slipped through their fingers last week, but it's adversity that this team's dealt with. And they're on to the next one. Here's Durgan in motion. Good to see number 6 on the field offensively. Peterson's going to throw right. It's Hagen cutting across the middle, does break free, and then still on his feet. He's going to get a first down. Nice block there by Wernberg coming across. And on the first play of the game, Hagen with a nice pickup, about 30 yards.
Yeah, nice screen pass right out of the get-go, kind of expecting Chan to be pumped up a little bit there and maybe bring in something. So yeah, catch him in it. Some numbers on defense for Chan Bodie. We got 6 at 1D, and looks like 50 is going to play nose. We got looks like 8 maybe as another D tackle.
That's Cade Bush. We saw him offensively, big boy.
And then 27, 0 as their linebackers.
Justin Barnes.
7 as a corner, 3 as a safety, 6 as a safety.
Here's Majerus sliding over to the left side, and from the pistol, it's going to be a pass left side. Miskowski, nice pickup on first down. Gets about 8.
Sorry, that was 9, not 8, as the other D tackle, 9.
Tim Schuler. It's always the name game when you see those names.
And then 14 is the other D end, and it looks like 2 is the corner on the other side. So that should be all 11 of them.
Ooh, Zielinski, that'll be fun. Number 2, running back, plays D-back. Senior as well. They're rolling to the right after a play action. Peterson's going to try to pick it up on his feet, but nice job tackling him. Gavin Anderson got him down just near the line of scrimmage. Actually lost a yard, saw that. Stick move back a step, so 3rd down, and Spartans are going to be set up right at pretty much the absolute middle of the field, right on the point of the M. Needing a big pickup here on 3rd down. Majerus is going to slide to the right of Peterson. It's a pass. Peterson, plenty of time, finds his man, but defense got there. It was intended for Durgan, and he's getting him slowly. So incomplete 4th down. Looks like the kicking unit is on for the Spartans.
Yeah, he had some time there. I mean, I think we had some good combo routes.
So Post on to punt. That's William Post. Good snap, plenty of time, and he gets off a good one. It's going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. Pursuit got there right away by the Spartan special team, and a short gain.
That's number 20. There's Canfield right there. Cast and all. He's got the big club on his left hand there.
Big tackle. Nice job, Jacob Canfield, one of the seniors being recognized tonight as well. Good to see him out there. Even went thematic with the pink cast for Cancer Awareness Night. Nice. So Storm offense back on the field. Had a nice drive their first possession.
I mean, towards the end of last series they were in an odd front. They had somebody over the center. They had 5 linemen going back to that even front.
Oh, yeah!
Nice job up front by the Spartans defense. No pickup there on first down. It was a running play.
Tackle made by Assembly of Spartans.
So with MEA and all the football responsibilities being done, I just don't know what I'm going to do with my weekend, Rob.
Yeah, you're going to get a little bit of time.
Well, some college visits, I can tell you that, for my senior.
Yes, that is a good time to do them.
Pistol formation, handoff again. Spartans just couldn't wrap him up. He does get to the edge, and now just a dog pile pushed forward. Ends up as a 5-yard gain, but nice job by the Spartans defense to kind of close it off, but very hard running effort by Ramsey. Picks up some yards and sets up third, probably 4, officially 4.5. It's a long 4.
Got to have somebody on 8. It looks like Brody Schmidt's going to man him up.
Oh, it looks like Erickson got pulled off sides just ahead of the play.
Gosh.
That might be giving them the first down just on the fraction.
I mean, Bodie, you know what's the first thing every week on the Shield since week 1? Coach Holcomb said that they got to clean up.
Yeah, it's very, very hard to win football games when it's a continual thing. But we'll see. We won't get down yet. It's going to happen. Got to be disciplined. There's a handoff. Nice.
There we go.
There
Great fill by Lincoln.
Muller was there as well. Yeah.
That was Erickson, 33, double threes.
Oh, was it? I just saw the single 3. Okay,
yeah, I thought I saw single 3 too, but it looked like Erickson was the one getting up off the ground there.
That was a little retribution from the play before, because I think it was double 3 that got pulled offside. So, he wanted that tackle, and he made a nice one there. Nice job, Erickson.
Just saw 3 straight run plays by the Storm here after going 50-50 on the opening drive. Let's see what they continue.
Here comes a blitz. Hagen coming in the middle. It's going to be a pass. Kaufman dropped it. Yeah. Complete. Sets up third long, 3rd and 10. First third down with some distance for the Storm here. See how they operate.
Yeah, you got to pick your spots to do these blitzes against this team. I mean, Ramler's a good quarterback. He's had a good season, lots of yards, and I mean he's smart enough to where if he sees that blitz and he knows they got a route in that area, he's gonna hit it.
3rd and 10. Mayo needs a stop here.
Low snap handled by Ramler. He's got some time. He's going to scramble out.
There we go. There we go.
Will get it.
That was Nate Lee, number 50, got there.
Nice.
And I believe it was 33 again, Max Erickson as well.
So nice response after that mistake, Rob. So their game getting off the field here, the Spartans defense. Assuming everything goes the Spartans' way on 4th down, it will be a punt formation. There's a
bad snap, yes.
And it's going to be probably a safety taken by.
Yep. Darn it. Gosh.
The Storm. So
couldn't get quite as lucky as Owatonna got on us last week.
Yeah, 2 points on the board for the Spartans.
But we get the ball as well.
Yep. That's all positive stuff. All positive stuff. Spartans defense comes up big. And at least the second safety surrendered on the season by the Storm. I saw a final score against Mankato East 33-2. So unless they hit a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 9th, I'll call it a safety.
What was nice on Mayo's defense that time was to see him come back after giving up the long drive, 12 plays on the first possession to respond. And that was just 5 plays, and one of them was a sack. So Mayo's defense adjusted and responded there on the second drive.
No reason to get upset at the clock running on the screen. It's very unofficial. We'll keep it up to date, but sometimes we get excited and ignore it. We'll keep it as close to the game clock as possible. It's 2:52 left here, first quarter at home. Spartans trail the Storm 7-2, but they're going to get a free kick here. Actually, from a tee. I always thought this was a free kick. Had to punt it. They let him use a tee now?
Yeah, it's in high school.
Okay, but
I think
like
maybe even in college too, but yeah, you can put it on a tee and kick off. Yep.
from at least 15 yards shorter, though.
Yes. Yep.
And a little fake.
I think it used to be a free kick, but I'm sure that was way back when I played.
Yes, that is correct. It used to be you had to punt it, yes,
Yeah.
and now they changed it. I don't know. It's been, I believe, several years that you could now go off the tee.
Did you notice that from that little huddle that the kicker did a little fake? That should be offsides. Here's a Durgan returning from the near side. Is going to get good field position for the Spartans here on their second possession. Brought it to about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure on onside kicks anymore with all the changes in the rules if that would even be like a legal onside formation. I'm not sure how high school differs than college and the NFL.
We do have a rules analyst at home, Chris Zollner. Let's hear what you say. Watching from home, said he'd be our rules analyst for the night.
I love it. I love it.
We'll use that.
Gene Sarator.
Yeah, we'll use that. We'll use that. Here's first down, left hash. Skowski in motion. Handoff with room. It's
Brody Schmidt.
Good to see him back up. Had that, I think it was 2 games ago, where he had just that helmet-to-helmet contact. Did have to miss at least one game.
Yeah, he had to miss the Otana. The concussion protocol is you have to have one unpadded practice and one padded practice before you can be released, and he did not. He at least had the one unpadded practice, but did not have enough time to get the padded practice in last week, so that's why he had to sit out the Owatonna game.
And looked back to his usual ways on that first carry. Here's a pass, Durgan complete right at the sidelines, gets out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Spartans move the sticks again, 1st and 10 coming up in Storm territory.
I love it. Something I've been asking for a long time. Just give us some simple hitches. You know, a little bootleg here and there with a nice little out route. Just
if it's there,
keep
take it.
Yeah, just keep it simple. I know everybody likes the 40-yard bombs and that kind of stuff, but let's just take 4 or 5 yards at a crack and get what we can get. I mean, their corners are playing solid. I can't tell from down here, but it looks at least like 6, 7, 8 yards off.
Yeah, plenty of room so far. Tight formation here on the left side. 2 receivers, Juarez Diaz and O.J. Wilson. A pass going to go right side. Durgan, ooh, does get
This is
the
great. I
completion.
love it.
Yeah, right, maybe just short of the first down, but he just about slipped that corner.
I mean, force them to play press on you, and then once they play press, let Durgan, Wernberg, Hagen fly right by him, and then that's when you take your shots down the field.
And what I like is the tempo, because the offense, when it's moving.
See, now they've gone up to press.
Picked up, nice job in the middle. It's Brody Schmidt, gets enough for the sticks. This offense very impressive when put against the clock. We saw them come back in several instances in this season and light up the scoreboard.
Be honest, Bodie, I wouldn't be surprised this game if they try to take as much as that play clock as possible every play with point of an offense on the other side. I mean, you kind of have to start to play a little bit of a time management game.
Sure,
you know, your offense has to try to limit the amount of possessions.
Well, there's a flag that comes in.
Yeah, it's always going to be a holding.
Ledoux got the stop for the Storm. We'll see. It is holding.
On the field is holding against the Spartans.
So that'll set the Spartans back. It was a first down play, so they'll repeat first down. Not surprised, Wednesday night, and a bit of miles between Chanhassen and Rochester. The visitor bench quite a bit quieter than the last home game against crosstown rival John Marshall Rockets. Here's a pass to the right side. Yeah,
oh, yes.
That
was dangerous,
yep.
but there we go. Hold on to it, Max.
Just in time was that ball, and Durgan's going to pick up 24 yards on 1st and 20. It's first down Spartans, but yeah, that ball was up for grabs. And
the corner jumped the route.
Yep. And, you know what that tells me a little bit? Little Hugo action. come back to it later in the game, get yourself a hitch and go, let that corner jump that baby, and that's going to be a for sure 6 points later in the game.
Yeah, if you jump, you better come up with the ball.
That'll be handoff. Brody Schmidt gets back to the line of scrimmage and is then wrestled down by the big defensive line of the Storm, looks like. Number 6, Gavin Anderson, the one who peeled himself off the tackle. Hagen and Miskowski split out left here, and looks like that will do it for the quarter. So good start for the Storm. They went 94 yards their first possession, got into the end zone. PATA gave them 7, and then the Spartans the offense had a couple first downs, but then forced a punt. Defense came up big, and then a bad snap on 4th down sent the ball into the end zone, and nothing the Storm could do but take the safety, and that's where we stand, 7-2 after 1.
Yeah, Mayo's got a nice little drive going here. They've 6 plays so far in this drive. They've picked up 3 first downs. Faced a 1st and 20 after the holding call and picked it up right away, with
Bodie.
the corner going for it.
Yeah, Rob.
Down here on the opposite scoreboard, 40 here, I'm going to bring in the Tailgate Club. These are all seniors, too.
Awesome.
They need to be recognized. Guys, turn around and look right up there. Just quickly say who you are.
I'm Will Jarmody. I'm a senior at Mayo.
I'm Bailey Schmitz.
I'm Mustafa Hashmi.
I'm Mia Banks. I'm Lauren Kim.
Guys, we can't thank you enough for everything you do for the student section. You guys have been awesome all year. How fun is it to do this kind of stuff?
So fun. It's so awesome.
It's the best opportunity to be a senior and lead a crowd like this. You feel like really happy. You want to be involved. It's the best experience.
It's amazing getting the student section going, getting everyone hype, and watching the football team win games.
All right, go do your job and let's get this crowd going. Bodie, that's the Senior Tailgate Club right there.
I love it, Rob. Nice catch there on the sidelines. Back to football. Here we are. Peterson looking to pass. And the flag came in. He was getting absolutely mauled there as he tried to receive that pass was Durgan. And it will be PI, which will set up 1st and goal for the Spartans. Almost made the catch. You've seen him make some amazing one-handed grabs in his career here as a Spartan. Notably the one last year that got some attention in high school football virality. Is that a word? Viralness? I don't know. Something with viral. It was a beautiful interception, a one-handed interception by Durgan in the playoffs last year. At 6A, so Coach mentioned on the Shield that this team is built a lot like those 6A opponents the Spartans have been contesting against the last 2 seasons. So Spartans certainly not shy against big boys and the big effort of the Chanhassen.
That surprises me that pass interference isn't an automatic 1st down, but
yeah, interesting. So yeah, 2nd and just a few here.
Where's Gene Sarator?
Here's Brody. He's gonna
pushing,
get enough for that 1st down, and that'll set up 1st and goal for the Spartans after Brody Schmidt with a short gain on 1st down. I'm trying to get into the live stream on my phone just so I can see comments, because I really want to interact with people. But I also have to use my phone to light up my roster, so kind of a conundrum I got going on right now, but we got it going on here. Thanks for tuning. 108 viewers out there in YouTube land. Like and subscribe. Why wouldn't you just sitting there? Hit that thumbs up. Let us know you're out there. Miskowski moving across, and some flag comes in. Peterson's gonna. Ooh, got wrapped down high tackle. No flag on that tackle. There's a flag that came in as a ball.
Yeah, I'm going to guess we probably went forward before the snap of the ball. Man, this is illegal shift or motion, I'm guessing, on us.
Very dangerous tackle. I just don't like that.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't. It was almost kind of the back of the helmet more than it was kind of like a horse collar.
Certainly not intentional, but kind of let them know you're watching it. I don't think. But so, yeah, the formation.
Warnerberg coming in here, so we must be doing a little, guessing 4 wide set.
Okay, I'm in the comments, and Fat Starch gets the first comment award, and I agree with you. Pretty quiet in the comments. Let's get it going. Where are you at? Roll call.
Yeah, so you got Hagen, Durgan, Mazowski, trips left. You got Gavin solo.
And passing
nice,
left.
nice.
Skowski, yeah, nice fill there by the corner. It's number 5, Logan Smith, with good pursuit, and that's going to stop the Spartans short, so they will have second and goal.
Depending on the play, it was Logan Smith.
Once again, for a first down play, 3 yards, we're moving the ball.
Yep, absolutely. Keep it positive. Here comes Durgan, split right. He's got Warenberg on the right side with him. Now moving to the right side is Miskowski. That's going to be a handoff to Brody Schmidt, and he goes for a loss on the carry. So a yard loss, 3rd and goal. Going to need 7 yards to get in that end zone. Still early here in the game, but I think needing to get in the end zone here are the Spartans against this tough opponent.
I don't know. I like something kind of in the middle of the field where we're going here with this set. Do some sort of route here to spring Durgan, either maybe on a route to the corner here.
It's going to be a pass looking left, and then right now with room to run, Peterson's straddled the line of scrimmage, keeping himself eligible to pass, and then does try to sneak it in there. Denied, and that's 4th down kicking unit on for the Spartans. Incomplete pass will stop the clock.
Depending on the play, it was Jack Carlson.
So snapping will be senior Charlie Kipp to hold Isaac Peterson and the kicker Miles Tees.
And now to attempt the field goal.
So it's going to be about a 23-yard attempt.
The holders Isaac Peterson and attempting to kick this Miles Tees.
Snap spot, kick is up, and it got blocked.
Yep, somebody got a hand on it.
Number 0 doing the biggest celebration, so that's Jack Carlson. We'll give him credit temporarily.
And the Spartans 2.
Yeah, great drive. You got to come away with points. You took a ton of time off the clock, just like what you want to do.
Yeah.
Everything was perfect there, but you got to get some points. We can't keep asking our defense to make these guys go 3 and out. I just don't know how realistic that is.
So now the ball being brought out to the 20-yard line as well. What's up with that? We need a rules analyst right away, Chris Zollner. What do you say about that one?
Yeah, I'm a little confused myself.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it just considered a dead ball on a block because you can't advance it?
But
and so on a dead ball
line of scrimmage, that's where
I know. Well, it would go from where the holder puts the ball down.
Oh, I see. But even that's not right at the 20.
No. That would have typically you're 7 yards back, so if that would have meant the ball was at the 13. I thought it was more like around the 8. So yeah, maybe the 15 maybe was more realistic, but yeah.
Scored at a 2nd and 7 from the 23-yard line.
Well, see if we get some information from our at-home rules analyst. Defense back on the field. Here's 2nd down. Passing right side with a man open, complete. Had to kind of slow down to make the reception, and then finally the defense caught up to him. But it's a big strike on 2nd down. Ramler.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Tackles made by Max Durgan.
There's Gabe Schoenberg on the receiving end of that play.
Coach Kaler said that was a touchback on the...
It's a touchback. Okay.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. That
Yeah, because they must have blocked it. It rolled into the end zone, and then they must have downed it in the end zone.
Okay.
That was a chunk play there for the Storm.
There's Cade Bush on a little shuffle.
There we go. Strip it.
shuttle pass forward, and good defense there. Spartans all over that one. And yeah, our rules analyst has chimed in and agrees, so well covered on that. The touchback after the unfortunate block for the Spartan special team. But it's because it crosses the goal line is the official, I think.
There you go.
Is what makes it a touchback. Here's Hagen wrapping up
Yeah.
the receiver, and on second down, Chanhassen. Short pickup sets up 3rd and long. Spartans defense equal the task, had that one long passing play that kind of stymied them, but ever since that first drive, they've been quite well. Here's a big 3rd down, looking to get off the field. We'll see what Spartans come with. The crowd gets into it a little bit. Pistol formation for Ramler. Looking to pass. Going deep and wide open. Kaufman, nobody there. And into the end zone. Second time tonight on a passing play that Chanhassen has scored, and caught just the tail end of it on the replay.
Yeah, it looks like we got some. These got to be just coverage, confusing on the coverage. I mean, there's good athletes out there to the point to where you're just not going to let somebody go running by you if you don't think you have help over the top or something along those lines. So
PAT for McDowell is up and through. Chanhassen responds with authority after the block, so things kind of just momentum-wise just really turned on the Spartans there.
Well, they had 2 big chunk plays. You know, they started at their own 20. They'd go 80 yards in 5 plays, 3 runs and just 2 pass plays. But like I said, those 2 pass plays were chunk plays, big yardage. The second one coming for a long touchdown. Quarterback was 2 for 2.
So kick unit back on for the Storm. Spartans receiving unit looking to get some good field position again. Durgan got it done last time. It looks like he is not back to receive. It's Erickson and Gabe Juarez Diaz. I don't get that. They must use it somehow.
yeah, it's got to be. I mean, it's got to be a legal onside formation, I guess. I'm assuming that's how they kick an onside kick.
Feels like one of those things like in baseball when you do the 1st to 3rd pickoff move. Doesn't feel like you should be able to do it, but somehow you could. And then finally they did take it away. And this is going to bounce, whereas Diaz fields it.
I was going to say, I'm not quite sure.
Was in the end zone, so touchback. That's not going to be the worst result there.
No, for sure. You know, it's interesting with their kickoff. They basically line their guys up almost like inside the numbers to inside the numbers, put the ball in the middle of the field and just kick it straight down the middle of the field. They really have. So if you can break through that middle and pop it to the outside, there might be something on one of the outsides.
All right, so the offense back out for the Spartans. They had been getting that ball downfield. Kind of came up just a bit shy. We'll see how they respond. Certainly able to put points up in a hurry. 6:27 officially here in the first half from Jeff Whitney Stadium. Peterson pump fake and now goes towards Durgan, who had to fight off the defense. Well covered there by Vidmer. The audience thought well covered meant all over him, but as it goes, it's just an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 coming here. Oh, there was a flag.
Yeah, no, it was holding against the corner there. I mean, once again, I mean, this is what I'm saying is they're going to have to pick and choose what they want to do here, and we're just going to have to be smart about it. Seven can't defend max, and so if they want to play off, then then we're going to take our hitches, and if they want to up and press him, then we're going to take our shots.
Here's Muskowski in motion. It's going to be a little shuffle drop running play to him. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and then stood up there by the pursuit. It's Carlson with the big stop. It's Jack Carlson, senior linebacker for the Storm. Beat him to the edge and made a big stick. So second and long. Single coverage out here on the short side now. The safety slides over to help.
Hurry up, we got 10 seconds here.
Play clock getting down into those single digits. Got to get
There we go, we're ready.
something moving. And it's a handoff. Nice job, that Xavier Adams.
See, I think this Chan D's kind of built similar to us, Bodie and Nelly. I mean, they got some size, but I think they're just so athletic that if you just try to go outside and do that kind of stuff, you're just kind of playing right into this strength. But I think if we just keep going right at them, I think we're going to have some success in our run game.
Absolutely. So nice first down pickup there by Xavier Adams. I had to laugh because when I go back and watch cut clips, this kind of thing, and he scored on a play. And I called him Xavier Rhodes. I was like,
yeah. Oh, wow. Some of the kids were telling me that. Like, you got to tell Bodie it's not Xavier Rhodes.
Obviously, I know that, but when your mind's just your synapses are firing, you just Xavier, and I connected with former Vikings player Xavier Rhodes. It just happened. What are you going to do?
I hear you.
It made me laugh because I go to the game film. I try to make things better as well. Hopefully, we figured out a couple things, but it's been an awesome season live streaming. We hope to, our second season. Is that all it's been?
Yeah, second. You mean as far as doing the live stream or the Shield?
Doing the football live stream, because obviously I've been involved with the hockey live stream for quite a few years long.
This might be our third year of the.
That's what I'm feeling like.
Third year.
Yeah, because we did both years of 6A. You're right.
Yeah,
so this is our third season. But yeah, it's awesome. Here's a pass to play right at the sidelines, complete, but a little shy of first down stick. So going to be a third and short here. Just trying to get to midfield, Spartans. Need a big pickup here on third down. But yeah, it's been an awesome season for the Spartans. They had kind of a rough start with the 0-2. That game in Chaska, they like that one back. The St. Thomas Academy, we knew they were going to be tough, and they lived up to that expectation. Probably state tournament bound, but they got to get through some tough playoff competition. Snap in, looking to pass at the sticks, gets the catch.
Oh, get upfield.
And now,
there we go. Okay, that's all right.
First down for the Spartans. Nice job.
Yeah, Bodie, St. Thomas Academy is currently ranked number 1 in the state for 5A. They're 7-0 in the team to beat.
That was Evan Hill, sophomore, on the reception. Where's number 80? So now Peterson's going to have Wernberg slide to the left side. Hand it off to Adams, who's going to follow Wernberg's block.
Oh, shoot, fumble. Dang it.
And
right into the Chanhassen guy's hands. Gosh, darn it.
That's a fumble and a turnover. Wow. So another unfortunate end to what was becoming a nice drive for the Spartans. Offense get it done. They're going to have their defense stand tall for them again.
Now you just got to minimize the damage here. I mean, you can't have those deep passes.
Yeah, really, just those passes have been the big threat, kind of costing the yardage that the defense has been standing well in the run game. Here's play action, and just overthrown intended receiver.
Yeah, they wanted 11 there again. He kind of stumbled out of his break, but they had him kind of on that deep crosser, and he was wide open. And then because he stumbled right off the right on the break, he was open, but then he stumbled, and we kind of caught up to him, and that's when he had to then kind of go to his second option there.
So second down, same spot. Ramler takes the snap, looks left.
8 in the flats here.
Yeah, he's going to connect with Bush. And it is right at the sticks, first down.
And with that play, the Storm has a first down.
kind of did a massive substitution here. Looks like we're going overload right here, running formation.
And just a short gain on the running play there on first down. Chanhassen at midfield.
Noah Hagan coming off the field, holding his elbow. Looks to be in a lot of pain.
Eyes on that one. That's yeah. See now. All right, second down, right hash, just inside right hash. Handoff. Trying to bounce to the outside and then cut back up the middle. Picking up what looks like just enough for a first down. Clock winding down, 2:30 officially on that clock.
And with that play, the Storm has a first down.
Now shotgun formation, Ramler. He's going to take that snap pass immediately, and it's incomplete right through the hands of the intended receiver. He felt the pressure coming up behind him. It was his matching number mate, number 28, Xavier Adams. The coverage so sets up second down. Yeah, the comments just not as lively as they have been in the past. So we'll, I don't know, it's Wednesday night. Everybody's midweek, maybe tired, thinking about the weekend already. Here's Ramler. Pockets closing.
There we go. There we go.
And wraps him up.
Perfect. Could have used a fumble there, but we'll take a tackle for no gain.
Setting up third down. So here it is, big play, crowd starting to come alive. Put the hot chocolate down and get your hands going. We need some volume. Here's the snap.
Oh, screen to 8.
Screen.
Pick him up.
Bush gets over the line of scrimmage, but nice job by that second line of defense. You could see the screen coming from a mile away. It was an all-out blitz coming. Picked up nice and does set up fourth and 5 yards to gain. I think a timeout being called here is.
Screen's been a good play against Mayo, but so, you know, the Storm had noticed that. Of course, that's what they go to, and Mayo, you know, has worked on things they needed to work on, and you can see they worked on the screen on this last play because it's something that's nipped us in the last several games.
Is this timeout probably to rest the defense, sensing that offense is going to stay on the field for Chanhassen?
Or to conserve a little bit of clock. Chan was probably going to run it all the way down to below a minute and then probably call a timeout on their end and then either choose to go for it or punt.
There you go. That's the in-game knowledge that I'm looking for. All I know how to do is select the right guy in fantasy football. And always go for it on fourth down on John Madden.
They're punting it. They got big 75 back here as a personal protector. That's one hell of a personal protector.
I don't think anybody's getting through number 75. So punt formation. There's the snap. It's good this time. And kick is away.
Just let it.
Durgan's going to fair catch it. And Spartans will start there just inside the 10. I think he's got his ankles on the 9.
You know, going back to that screenplay, it's kind of one of those things where the play before, you know, the quarterback had about 10 seconds. A defensive lineman didn't get in at all, you know, until Erickson. And then the very next play, if you feel yourself getting in like a half a second, something as a D lineman kind of just needs to click and go, I wonder what they're going to try to do here.
Spartans begin first and 10 from their 8-yard line.
All right, they got 92 yards to go, but a minute 11 is what I'm talking about. This is when they're the most successful. Let's see what these boys come up with. Got to take care of the ball. Here's Peterson looking to pass, looking right side. And he's going to hit Wernberg, who gets out of bounds 5 or 6. Let's give him an 8-yard pickup.
Perfect. Once again, I hope they just keep coming back to that, even not in a hurry up. That's just a great first down play on any series.
right hash. Second down play. Peterson has Lincoln Majerus in the backfield with him. 2 receivers left and 2 right. He's going to look to pass again. Still staying to the right side. Then he gets caught. He's going to actually get it off, so stops the clock and saves the yards that would have been sacrificed by the sack. So heads up play there by Peterson. He even got it in the area receiver because I think he hadn't left the pocket. So it's going to set up 3rd down. They got to get this 3rd down if they want to keep it going. A minute 2.
I think the whole playbook's open here. I mean,
Yeah,
if you,
sure.
you got 2 timeouts left, and if you get a 1st down, the clock stops anyway.
Here it is, 3rd down play. Peterson passing. Has some time now. Fires it to Miskowski. Picks up the sticks and gets out of bounds. So 1st and 10 coming. So just a few very valuable seconds ticked off. 57 left up there. Kind of an odd score to look at. 14-2. Spartans got a safety on that bad snap. 2 passing touchdowns for the Storm. Spartans looking to answer. They did start with the ball, so Storm will have it after half.
No, they started with the ball. We get it.
Oh, you're absolutely right. What am I doing? Crossed up. Here's one downfield towards Durgan. And angled in a way that even if it was caught, it was going to be out of bounds. It was Peter Vidmar in coverage for the Storm. So sets up 2nd down.
I mean, I like the shot. Max has come up with some big catches, but you got to give him a chance, to make the catch. And that's kind of why I like some. If we're going to go big chunk plays, I get it that we're trying to conserve clock, but I still like the middle of the field. Got 2 timeouts, plenty of time to try to get a big chunk in the middle.
You don't get to keep those timeouts, right? All right, 2nd down. Peterson looking left this time, kind of evading the pressures. Falls out to the right side and then picks up some yards on his own and then gets out of bounds, so we'll stop the clock. And just, wow, it seemed like a lot more yards gained there. Down marker just
Yeah, Chan just looks in to be pretty much like a shell, like a cover 4 shell. I mean, all 4 DBs are backpedaling right off the snap and got your linebackers covering the flats. So yeah, like I said, if we can get something underneath it.
So 6 yard to gain here on 3rd down. Peterson fires over the middle and ball got there. Was up for grabs, defended by number 5, Logan Smith. Durgan, the intended receiver. And 4th down, 41 seconds. Spartans looking. I think they're just going to kick it away. William Post back to kick for the Spartans. Back to receive Logan Gosted. There's a snap. It's a good one. Post.
Oh, no. Shoot.
Gives them very good position here and an opportunity to put more up. It looks like it's maybe about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to. Man, this is prime deep ball territory here with 36 seconds left and 2 timeouts. They might even try to. Or they got all 3, so they could definitely still come with another screen. And
yeah, very fortunate bounce there for the Chanhassen Storm. Spartans going to have to answer that with something big. Here's Ramler. The pistol. He's going to pass. Looking left side, fires it. And it is complete. And out of bounds, stops the clock. Gustad on the receiving end sets up 2nd and 2. Clock at 31 seconds officially.
The Storm have a 2nd and 2 for the Spartan 22-yard line.
Here's Ramler. Shotgun this time. Takes a snap. Looking right. Fires towards the corner end zone. Ooh. Miskowski had eyes on the back of his head, he would have seen how underthrown that was, and possibly a nice effort to get a turnover here late in the second quarter as it stands.
Well, watching that kickoff by their kicker, he probably has a 39-yard field goal in his leg, I'd be guessing, from this spot.
Yeah. So here comes third down, short. Just 2 yards to gain. Handoff. Stood up there by Boothbar 2, but it is enough for the first down. Peyton Ramsey on the carry. Clock stops as they set the sticks, but it is a timeout called by Chanhassen, which will give them a few extra seconds to think about this. First and 10 play, 22 seconds. As you mentioned, Rob, they do get the ball back after halftime, so things looking awesome for the team on the road. Head coach Cullen Nelson, I think our head coach Donnie Holcomb said he had an opportunity to coach with Coach Nelson in an all-star game, so that's pretty exciting that our coach got invited to participate in that. So from the timeout, see what the Storm come with. It's like similar formation, this time a little bunched up on the right side there with their wide receiver core, so a little different look. Ramler takes the snap. He's going to throw it towards the intended receiver, Ramsey. A little bit on a different page, wasn't paying attention to the ball, and just goes for a complete pass.
Yeah, it was actually Noah Hagan defending there, so he's back in, so that's good. Good.
Yeah.
Looks like they got a little elbow brace on him.
So second down. Clock frozen at 18 seconds till the ball's in motion. Pistol formation for Ramler. Looking to pass. First scanned right and then comes back left, and wide open in the back of the end zone is Kampman, and another completion for a touchdown. Spartans secondary gonna have to make some adjustments at halftime because that's the third time.
Yeah. Just, I mean, you knew they had to throw, and letting guys get behind us. It's, yeah, it's too bad. I mean, like you guys said, ever since that, ever since their bad snap, and we kind of marched it down. But it's kind of been all them since then.
So here's the PAT, and it is up with plenty of leg and through. McDowell successful, his third PAT of the game, and the unfortunate punting error by the Spartans leads to good field position, and
Chanhassen cashed in on that, had a short field. They started on Mayo's 30-yard line. They covered that 30 yards in just 5 plays, 1 on the ground. Quarterback was 2 for 4 out of 4 pass plays. The last completion was that long touchdown.
So 12 seconds, and then into halftime we'll have a performance by the Mayo Marching Band, as well as, I believe, the Spartan Spirits.
Yeah, we talk about it. You know, Coach Holcomb makes a point every week to talk about it on the Shield, that there's 3 phases to every game. And, you know, these last few weeks, our special teams has, you know, had some definite room for improvement, that's for sure.
So after the fake huddle kick, or whatever you want to call that, now they're into a standard formation. And up to kick the ball is Manthel. Short kick going to be fielded there by the Spartans, and then down on the ground about the 30-yard line. Not sure. Mason Hinchley gets a touch. Nice. 9 seconds until halftime. Not sure what there is to do here. They do have 2 timeouts, but clock not in their favor, and they got quite a bit of yards to cover for anything. Of course, we're going to see that same defense just try to keep anything silly from happening. Yeah, it's just going to be kneel down and into halftime for this one. So Spartans down by a score of 21-2. In my opinion, doesn't really tell the tale of how competitive this game has been. It's been, through the air 3 times into the end zone.
I agree. Yeah,
but otherwise, it's been very competitive.
Which surprises me. Our defense doing a great job of, the 2 things the Spartans have struggled with, stopping the run and running the ball. It's actually something we're doing very, very well today.
Right, exactly.
And so, just got to clean up some things and excited for the second half. But, hey, Bodie, I know you are a proud senior dad as well. So this halftime, I want that camera close up on that kid of yours. You guys deserve all the credit. Give him a little love on this halftime, please.
Absolutely. It's senior days for all seniors, not just the players and the parents as well. I had graduated my older son a few years ago out of the hockey program, and I didn't realize the impact that would have on me emotionally. All the trips to the field, to the rink, to whatever it is, the family, there's a bond that's forged on the field, but there's also a bond forged up here in the bleachers. These parents become great friends as well. So it's really a recognition of everything that goes into your athlete.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you enjoy this halftime show, my friend.
Thank you, and we'll be back with the second half. Following it, stay tuned. You're watching Mayo football, Mayo live stream.
field. This year's band is led by drum majors Andrew Rogers and Lucy Fulton. Drum majors, is your band ready? We begin this evening's show with Malagueña by Ernesto Lecuona. With the music of Ariana Grande and Problem. your vocalist this evening, Claire Fogelson. Here we are with Can't Take My Eyes Off of You.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Our show tonight with the music of Daft Punk and Get Lucky.
Welcome back, Spartan fans. Second half getting ready to get started here from Jeff Whitney Stadium, campus of the Mayo Spartans, where the Chanhassen Storm have come to town and put 21 points up in the first half. They'll get the opening kickoff in the second half, getting it done 3 times in the air. But otherwise, I'd say Mayo defense has been quite strong in this game. Would like to have a couple of those lost coverage plays back. We'll see what kind of adjustments they make here in the second half. It's senior night here in Rochester. Awesome performance at halftime by the Mayo Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Aaron Cole, as well as the Spartan Spirits. You know, seniors on both of those squads as well, enjoying senior night in Rochester. Kind of a nice night for football. I was a little bit worried leaving the house, thinking I might need extra layers. I might be over-prepared. This is perfect football weather here in Rochester.
Oh, there isn't a lot of wind, and wind is
that's the detriment, factor. Right? That's the.
Hey, bud.
You have these temps and low winds. It's a nice night out. Give us these temps and some 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. It's youch.
We got Rob Cothran on the sidelines. Rob, what do you think it's going to take for these Spartans to get back in this game here?
20 points.
20 points. I like it.
20
would
points.
Do it.
No, the boys came out with, saw a lot of, excitement. So that's not good. A lot of heads hung down here. I think they know, what happened that first half, and I think they know that they can fix it. And it starts right here with this first drive. Spartans are going to get the ball and go down and put a touchdown and get this crowd back into the game and steal some of that momentum that Chanhassen had in the first half.
Absolutely right. And I think they'll be bringing every effort. This team does not quit, I can tell you that. So they'll give it their all, and it's one half away from the end of this 25-26 season. It just goes so fast. Week 8 already. 8 weeks of hard-nosed football for the Spartans. It's been a very balanced year where they started on the road, and then every other week it was home and away, home and away.
Quarterfinals for sections will begin Tuesday night around the area and all throughout the state. Mayo has secured the first round bye, so they won't be playing on Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, this being a non-conference game doesn't have really any impact in that conference seedings for the playoffs, so we'll have to wait and see who their opponent will be. But either way, Spartans going to have to come ready in the playoff. But they got a half of football here that they want to show their compete against this team who is, that's offsides. That has to be offsides. I don't know what they're leading to with that. They do it every time, but this time it's going to be 5 extra yards to kick as they'll set up on the 35. It is a offsides. That's what I feel like. If you approach the line of scrimmage, it's forward motion. I feel like there's something that just doesn't seem right about that. But obviously, smarter minds than mine.
Yeah, sometimes I just think that us football coaches sometimes just overthink the game just a little too much. It's like, I don't even know why you would do this. I mean, why take the risk of a 15, 16, 17-year-old kid doing that? I just think we overthink things too much.
Poor kid probably out there for his first special teams play. I don't know. Who knows?
It's almost like doing a muddle huddle where you force the other team to have to address it at least in practice. Now, I don't know if it's effective or not.
Oh, here's another.
Get out here. Like I said, hit that edge. Hit that. Oh, don't block him in the back.
Cuts it back to the inside, and yeah, it looked like it was getting into that dangerous block area for Brandon Sesko. He did peel back and allowed Erickson to get an excellent return following that 5-yard infraction on the offside. So that's going to set up great field position here for the Spartans. And so why did the Spartans have the ball? I thought we had decided that they weren't going to get the ball to start.
No,
I was very confused.
Yeah, no, we won the toss, and then we deferred. They then took the ball to start. And
they were always right. I was the one who was wrong the whole time. I just, in my head, had the Spartans. I kept the whole time. I kept saying it, even though when you corrected me.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I'm telling you, the middle of the field, baby. It's where it's at.
So pass interference on first down. Spartans got to go, and they're going to enjoy 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line.
And with that play, the Spartans have a first down.
From the right hash, Peterson in the pistol. Xavier Adams in the backfield with him. Durgan, the receiver here on the near side. Jarris is going to slide more to the middle and get a lead block for it.
Start pushing. Start pushing.
On the carry,
who's probably holding that football a little tighter in these moments. Had the turnover on the first down that he'd like to have back, but he's been an outstanding young running back for the Spartans. Kind of came out of nowhere and showed his moxie and kind of took over a lot of the carries for the middle part of that season. Very electric future in front of him. Joined in the backfield by senior Lincoln Major. It's going to be a pass to the left side. Miskowski with the catch, gets a few yards before getting turned around and down onto the ground. 20-yard line is where they'll spot it. 20 and a half, it looks like. Yeah, 21. So Spartans on the move. Big 3rd down play here. Like to extend this drive. And I think must get in the end zone.
You got to figure he's got 2 plays to get the first down here. There's
Hagen and Miskowski split out to the right side. It's going to be a pass. Looking right. Caught by Miskowski in the corner with a nice fill. The ball does come out, so they're going to say incomplete. Good fill on the corner there by Lucas Ledoux. Disrupts that play, and it is, well, so why did the sticks just move?
They called it a first down. I think his knee came down before he lost possession of the ball.
Wow.
And then the ball went out of bounds.
Okay, so everything.
So yeah, 1st and 10 here for the Spartans.
Good for the Spartans, first down. Turns out it was a complete pass and enough. Here's Xavier Adams trying to get to that edge. Caught from behind, does get just a few hard-earned yards there, about 3. His contact was behind the line of scrimmage. So nice effort there by Adams.
Yep, 4 yards there, and we just keep plugging away. I love it.
So from the huddle, Spartans on the left hash. Hagen and Miskowski going to be split right. Durgan, single coverage on the left side, does have safety help. And now passing, looking right towards the corner, and
oh my gosh, come on, where's that one too?
Yeah, his left hand was all over his head. No call, I don't know.
Holy cow. Wow.
There's a lot of folks in green over here that tend to have the same opinion, but play will continue. Nothing.
It's all right. Here we go.
3rd down.
But see, this is what a good first down play does for you. I mean, it lets you take that chance on 2nd, and you're still within some sort of manageable 3rd down distance here.
So 3rd down, 3 receivers right this time. Single receiver left, 1 player in the backfield. And passing is Peterson. He's going to scramble out of the pocket, but the pocket collapses on him, and it's a big sack there for Tim Schuller, junior defensive end. And now that's going to set up 4th and extra. In fact, offense still out there needing points and needing them desperately. They'll be willing to go for this 4th down play. Would be an extended field goal attempt as well. One got blocked earlier in the game. 4th down play. Peterson takes a snap, looking to pass. In the middle, it's going to be caught by Miskowski. He has a lot of yards right at the sticks. It's going to be very close. They're giving him the 1st down. Big completion and a big conversion on 4th down. Peterson to Miskowski, and it's 1st and goal on the 8-yard line. So big answer by the Spartans.
The drive continues. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line.
And 1st down. Goal to go. Peterson passing, still comes right side and in and out of the hands of Wernberg.
Pass by
Set up
Isaac
2nd down.
Incomplete to Gavin Wardenberg. Continuing on the play. Once Levi Schronenberg.
Thanks for tuning in out there. Welcoming anybody from the Chanhassen area. Watching your boys having an excellent season, wrapping it up on the road here in Rochester. Spartans looking.
We got to go. We got to go.
in the end
We
zone.
got to
Yeah,
burn
just
one.
two,
Gosh,
timeout
dang
needs to
it.
be called, yeah.
Every game.
So
I mean, 40 seconds.
it's got to be the perfect play. Let's just hope now they can come up with it and got to get in the end zone. So as long as they get it done, I mean, timeout is very valuable, but mistake is even more detrimental. So timeout had to be called there. Those 5 yards, very important on the 2nd down play. So
I'm assuming the scoreboard's wrong where it says 2nd and 10 to go with the ball on the 8. I mean, the first play was an incomplete pass. So I'm guessing it should be 2nd and 8 to go.
well, it's just 2nd and goal. I don't know.
Yeah,
why they
2nd and goal. They,
Oh yeah,
they,
10.
they
That
don't
should
have
be
the
8.
sticks up, just the down marker.
Yeah, but the board should just say.
Yeah,
goal
the
8.
scoreboard should have 8, but
scoreboard.
I'm kind of looking, I go, oh.
In-game correction, kind of confusing. Head scratcher. Let's cast the shame on that guy and take it off me for continuing saying Chanhassen is going to ball at the 2nd half. Shame. All right, here's that 2nd down play, 8 yards and into the end zone for the Spartans, but they got to earn them. Here comes the passing play in the middle. Miskowski, the intended receiver, but there was some defensive resistance there as well, and it was number 31, Levi Schoenberg, who got his hands in there and batted it down. Luckily, that didn't go the wrong way for an interception because there was a couple guys there in Chanhassen jerseys.
See, down here is where I would have loved, like, 1st down. We just do a little boot, you know, we kind of been having some success with Xavier. You just kind of do a boot to him, and then you have Isaac out the other way, and we just look for something in the flats and get a few yards.
So big play, 3rd down. Peterson passing again, this time right into the hands of the defense, and it's an interception. Jack Carlson got it for the Storm, and so another drive comes up empty for the Spartans. They had the ball on the move. Started with an awesome return by Erickson, got it down to the 8-yard line, and it results in an interception. So 2 turnovers for the Chanhassen Storm on the road, getting it done that defense. And they had a block punt, or block field goal attempt.
All right, here comes, let's get another safety. Let's have a 2-safety game. You don't see those very often.
You don't see those. Defense. Something looked false about that start to me.
Oh, he fumbled. Green ball.
Oh,
green ball's on the
ball.
ground.
There
That's
you
our
go.
ball. That is our ball.
Spartans
We came up with that ball.
excited, and now the hands start pointing the direction of the Spartans, so we're going to get the ball right back. Nice job by the defense. Answered with the turnover of their own. And Green offense back on the field.
Yeah, they went with a little bit of a tush push there, and Ramler had that ball holding up pretty high, and we got into it and stripped it out.
Do you see who picked up the fumble for us?
I couldn't, no.
Okay.
I think it was one of our linebackers, you know, whether it was
hero in
Majerus
green
or
jersey,
Kip
yeah.
or...
Give that to the entire defense because they came to that line. You could see the resistance that was about to. You mentioned maybe another safety, but they had some energy on that play. It leads to a turnover. Now the Spartans offense looking to finally get it back in. Here's a pass.
There we go.
Play to
Love
the
it, love
outside.
it, love it,
O.J.
love it.
Wilson, yeah. Picks up 4. Got
All right, now go right at him. Go right at him. Don't overthink it. Let's just go right at him.
Got a couple yards after contact there. Good effort by Wilson. And on the 4-yard line, Spartans will set up second down.
Spartans have a second and goal from the 4-yard line.
Hagen and Wilson split out to the right. Durgan on the left. Majerus will move to the right. And now slides more into the middle. It's going to be a pass had. Ooh. Little quick slant after a fake handoff. Thought he had it, but it was incomplete. That was Durgan, the intended receiver. 3rd and goal upcoming. Yeah, comment section kind of not as lively as I thought. No problem. Enjoy your night.
Yeah, like you said, MEA, the home crowd's not quite as packed as it normally would be on a Friday night.
I guess the other thing you need is, if you're watching on YouTube on your TV, you don't really have a device to type on, right? So I'm going to say everybody's watching this on their big screen TV. Here's Peterson rolling right, waiting for an option. Does finally sling it towards the intended receiver, Max Durgan, but defended well. And it's 4th down. Offense on the field needs 6. Get it in the end zone, get another turnover, get it in the end zone, right back in this game. That's what's going to take. 7-10 in the 3rd quarter.
We're down to 18 already, and Peterson's not even in the huddle yet.
I already had to use a 1 timeout in this situation as well. They're going to have
breaking it at 10.
That's a big 4th down play. Let's go, boys.
Don't
From the
put
left hash.
anybody in motion.
Just 3 seconds to get it off. 2, 1, and did they? Seems like they did. And trying to get in the end zone is Brody Schmidt.
There we go.
Touchdown Spartans. Good effort by Schmidt. Didn't look like that play was even gonna happen, but they got it done. And on senior night, Brody Schmidt with the touchdown.
Like I said, coming into this game, if you would have told me we could run the ball against these guys and stop the run against these guys, I would have said we would be winning. It's just been an Achilles heel for us, and man, I'll tell you what, to see the Spartans have success against a team like this running the ball, it just bodes well for, I think, what's going to keep coming.
Yeah, confidence builder for sure is what you can get out of that.
I mean, shout out to I would say big boys up front, but we don't have too many big boys up front, but senior left tackle, that's Nate Lee, and you got sophomore or junior left guard,
so
Caleb Loomis.
Conversion is into the end zone.
There we go. There we go.
It's Brody Schmidt on that successful attempt as well. So putting a nice little night together here in the second half, early in the second half. Brody Schmidt. So 21-10 looks more like a football score.
Yeah, Mayo took advantage of that great field position starting at Chanhassen's 9-yard line. They covered the 9 yards in just 4 plays. The last 4 yards coming on the ground by Brody Schmidt.
So, good start. Looked like they were going to come up empty with the interception on the first drive of this second half. But defense gets the turnover immediately, giving the offense a second chance and into the end zone. Big time change of momentum there. And now Spartans, with their defense, who, you know, they've been very, very competitive in this game, come out and give it their best.
Kicking for the Spartans will be
Miles Tees on to kick for the Spartans.
Back to receive.
Prefers the left hash for his tee spot. There's the ball. The kick is away. It's going to be Gustad. It's the reverse. Hands it off to Kaufman. And Kaufman on the right side slings around. Just Tees to beat, but Miles Tees cuts off the angle, gets him out of bounds. Nice job by Tees. It's a big turn on the Sneaky special teams reverse. Well-designed play. Sets up good field position. 45 is where they'll spot it. Chanhassen Storm. Let's see what kind of attack they come with in a second. Obviously running the ball and managing that clock, but they've really gotten it done through the air. Senior quarterback Nathan Ramler. 3 touchdown passes in this game. Here's a running play to the left side, 5-yard pickup for number 10 Logan Gustad. He's a senior. Durgan got the stop for the Spartans.
The Storm will have 2nd and 5 from midfield.
So just inside left hash, just inside midfield. Ramler, handoff. And Ramsey picks up enough for a first down. Sticks are moving again for the Storm.
Yeah, this is where we got to lock up on this run here. I wouldn't mind seeing him go back to that odd front.
You know, being kind of a short week, MEA, Wednesday night game, all that kind of thing, I didn't have a lot of time to do research, but I saw a nice thing on the Chanhassen Storm website. The number 40 is a very important jersey, and it's an honor to wear that jersey. I'll tell you more after this play. Here's a handoff. Ramsey again, he's got room to run. Erickson caught him up. It goes back to their inaugural season in 2009. I don't remember the first player that wore it. I think his first name was Tyler, but it's an honor given to the player that exemplifies the Chanhassen Storm mindset, the guy who's team player, leader, willing to do anything for the team. This year, it's worn by Skylar Noterman. So I love that team concept, number 40 jersey. Here's a sling pass to the outside, wrapped up, but after nice gain on first down, so 2nd and very manageable for the Storm. So clearly an outstanding program in Chanhassen under the direction of head coach Cullen Nelson. State champions 2 years ago, state participants last year, looking to make another strong effort in the playoffs here, having an outstanding season, 6-1 so far with the lead on the road. Here's a run play. Ramsey downfield gets to the secondary, tackle by Danny Muskowski, but not before picking up enough for the first down, and that will set up 1st and goal for the Storm, looking to respond after the touchdown by the Spartans.
That's just kind of one of those things where you're up by 11. We're not going to do anything that we don't do well. We're just going to come out and hand the ball off to 24 and make some holes and go down the field.
Yeah, and the bonus is just the clock keeps running. Here's Ramsey again, trying to find a way into the end zone. Does fall across the white line, but was it a soccer line or a touch? It's a touchdown. Was the goal line. And into the end zone for 6 is Peyton Ramsey. Heads down. Getting a lot of the work on that possession. It's a big response by the Storm, 27-10, PAT pending. Michael McDowell, senior kicker, out for the attempt. Spot, and kick is away, and it's good. So 28-10. Storm here on the road.
Chanhassen covering 55 yards on 6 plays, 5 on the ground, 1 pass play.
So the Spartans need a big answer, and they need a quick 4:25 on the clock here, 3rd quarter.
Hey, how are ends doing? How are
And I just want him to do something with this little hurry play so I can know what it's all about.
Did they just say West or East was beating JM 54-0?
I missed
West.
it. Must
Wow.
be West, yeah. Scarlet's getting it done, wow. And now the kick is away. Shorter kick can be fielded there on the far side by Erickson. Had a great return last time. Dips through some.
Oh, that boy, Max.
Players,
there you go. There we go.
A little seam and gets it up to the 35-yard line. Nice return by Erickson. Having a great night.
Yeah, I just gotta. Spartans just gotta stay with their play, their play calling, and take your chances when you get them.
All right, Spartans offense on the field. Left hash. Peterson has a running back in the backfield with him. That's Adams. He's going to take a little slant
Got some.
pass.
Oh, that's going to be a block in the back. Gosh, dang it on Noah Hagen.
Yep, Hagen. Didn't get away with that one. He's going to take away a nice pickup for Adams.
Man, that was set up really nice. He had the lead blocks out in front of him. We pulled some linemen around. That was a nice drawn up there.
So results in 11-yard from scrimmage. 10 yards. First and 20. Had the scenario earlier and immediately picked up the first down. Nice pass to Durgan. See if they get it done. Here's Peterson passing. Plenty of time. Slings it to the left side. And nice defensive play there by Logan Smith. Jumps the route, gets an interception. Carries out of bounds right into a celebrating sideline on the far side. And Chanhassen Storm get off the field defensively and with magnificent field possession here and an 18-point lead.
Yeah, just one of those plays where, we gave them the time for it to develop, but I think they kind of had eyes on that the whole time and just made a great jump on it.
Yeah. Exactly right. So here's Ramler passing, going downfield. Just out of the reach of the intended receiver, James Kopfman. Durgan on the coverage. Better coverage than we've seen in the past, but Kopfman did have a step on that play. Good throw.
See, this is what's just kind of interesting to me. What did you say, Nelly? Last drive was 6 plays, 55 yards, 5 runs and a pass, and now you come out first down. I get it. You're trying to big play after a big turnover. I get it, but I mean, you're up by 18 points.
So second down. Handoff this time.
Oh, man, we had him right there. Strip that ball.
Does get back to the line of scrimmage. Short gain, maybe a yard, maybe 2. Third down. Spartans defense. Got to come with something here, get off the field. Get that ball back in the offense.
Looks like they brought a big package in. Kind of looks like they brought in another extra lineman here. And yeah, they got overload left here, big time overload left. Got some of the big boys over here on this side with 8 on the edge.
Yeah, Owen Linder, big number 75, blocking left side. It's going to be a handoff, no play action.
Oh, wow, he's...
Gives it to Bush. Bush is going to get the sticks and more. Out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Once Bush gets headed downfield, wow, tough to stop like a freight train.
Yeah, he's a big target. I mean, that's like I said, he's not a tight end, but plays that wing back, which is pretty much just the same thing, but you can get him going in motion and everything else. So now he is going to split out.
So first and goal, ball's on the 9. Ramler takes the snap, looks to pass left side, fires it, single coverage out here. It's going to be out of reach for the intended receiver, who was Bush. Licking their chops, I'm sure, when they see single coverage out there in Cade Bush.
Yeah, it's just our guy's bigger than yours. We're going to chuck it to him and see what happens.
Yeah.
The Storm have a second and goal from the 9.
So 2nd and goal. 10 on the play clock. Hand off to Ramsey and wrapped up immediately there by Spartans. I think that was Warrenberg. Majerus gets credit. I saw 11 in there as well. You know, that's a big part of senior night for me as well, because for a lot of these players, you know, my son, a senior, played youth football for quite a while, and I had coached that team. A lot of these players, Brody Schmidt, Gavin Warrenberg, Lincoln Majerus, Noah Hagen. I get into the end zone as I'm talking about the past for the Chanhassen Storm, but it's been a pleasure to watch their entire football career. So the Storm back into the end zone again, 34. The 4th passing touchdown.
You know, like you said earlier, Bodie, it just doesn't quite feel when you look at the scoreboard,
Right.
if he makes this, like they're up by 25 points. But then when you start to think about it, you know, two turnovers, blocked field goal. I mean, then you all of a sudden you can start to go, okay, well,
You can see where
I can see where 25 points comes from.
Yeah, the story definitely checks out. But I think, you know, as you mentioned, running against this team has been a very successful thing. And the entire season is really an exercise in getting ready for the next thing that happens, the playoffs, right? I mean, that's what it's all about, getting it done in the playoffs. And this team is built, I think, in a way that they're going to be successful, but they do have a lot of work to do. They got some tough competition in their conference. Once they get out of their conference, I'm just going to assume that they will, because I know they will. It gets tougher, and so opponents like this really teach you what level you have to get to be competitive. So if nothing else, they're learning that tonight. They've played 6A conference the last 2 years and been very successful, winning playoff games on the road in both of those seasons. And they had Stillwater on the ropes in a semifinal game, or I guess I don't know.
Correct, semifinal.
Semifinal, yeah, to get to the state tournament, and could have been, would have been, should have been situation. Quarterfinal. There you go, Nilly. Thanks.
They made it to the Sweet 16.
There you go. And here's a nice kick, fielded there by Erickson. Cuts back to the left side. Gets it to about the 27 on that one. So a couple things that have to happen here. They got to stay healthy, right? They got to. Well, they're kind of getting out of the health bug that they suffered mid-season.
Yeah, you're right. That is probably the most important thing. I mean, you always want to win. Everybody wants to win, but we need every player we can get going down the stretch now.
So senior Isaac Peterson has his boys out. Oh, a fumble. Ball on the ground. I think it was eventually picked up by that player who, I didn't see who it was.
Was that Diaz
Grayson
that
Yank.
came in? Oh.
It's a forward shuttle pass. So I don't know if that's a fumble or an incomplete pass. It's kind of a debate going on over here over my shoulder in the booth next to me.
Where's
to Chris Zollner?
Yeah.
Rules.
Gene Sarator there. I think
we haven't lost viewers, I can tell you that.
There we go. Yeah, they made the right call, and I think that's why Mayo's gone to doing that, is to make sure that it's an incomplete pass. Yeah. And you see it all the time, I think, in college and the NFL as well, too.
Yeah. So back to the original line of scrimmage is where this should go.
2nd and 10.
It's a good result there on what could have been devastating. the Wernberg gang in attendance. Good to hear from extended family or friends, loved ones. Here's Brody Schmidt, has the touchdown for the Spartans. Still on the move, got about 7 or 8 on that second down play, so very manageable. Third down coming. Offense needing to be on the field for the Spartans. Just a minute 55 here in third quarter. 5A football, Jeff Whitney Stadium. Handoff, Brody Schmidt. Very, very close.
I think he's going to be short. They haven't signaled to move the crowd. I think it's going to be fourth and a couple feet.
Look how close the down marker's out. Now he peels back, and it's going to be about a full yard, long yard here.
Come on, boys.
Down. Converted their only other fourth down attempt with some impressive fashion. That was like a 4th and 14 or something like that. Now set. Here's the snap. It's going to be a handoff, and I don't think he got it. We'll see. Oh, the spot on the side is very close to the sticks.
This guy, yep, on the side, they just gave him the first down. Love it,
okay,
love it, love
nice
it, love
effort.
it.
Yeah, nice effort by Brody Schmidt, having a great game. Running the ball for the Spartans. Kind of got lost in the pack there when contact happened, but that was well earned. Yards after contact to gain the sticks for the Spartans on fourth down, so they get their second fourth down conversion, 2 for 2 on the night. And now Peterson passing. And he throws, underthrows. Look like Majerus was the intended receiver, but no harm, no foul there. It is incomplete. The nearest player on the field to it was wearing the wrong color.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's, I don't know if we're trying to get the big chunks, but I mean, he's getting some time. I don't know if Chan's just dropping into their zones really well, and
yeah, I mean, it's easy when they know a run or a pass play is coming, I guess. It takes the guesswork out. Let them defend as they will. Here's a quick sling pass out to Durgan. Corner fills, but he beats that and does get to the sidelines. First down and out of bounds. For Durgan. Excellent effort for the senior.
are they going to run a play or are you going to call it quarter?
Just 20 seconds. Looks like they want to come to the line of scrimmage. So, yeah, looks like going to get one off here. And here's a snap. Peterson pump fake. Now he's going to walk to line and then does sprint towards as many yards as he can gain. Got 5. That'll do it for the third quarter. Or maybe not. Just
1 second because he went out of bounds. And, yeah, they tried the little pump fake there, whether it was like the hitch and go I talked about earlier, but they tried it to the 2 wide receiver side where you got you got 2 defenders over there. If they just isolate, whether it's Durgan or Wernerberg or somebody, and then try it on just one guy, maybe you can get the one guy to bite, but it's going to be hard to get both a corner and a safety to bite.
And nice pickup there by Gavin Werberg. Fights off the tackler, still running guys over.
Attaboy, Gavin, attaboy.
Just muscles his way.
Attaboy, Gavin, atta kid, 11.
Shrugs off not 1, not 2, but 3 tacklers in that effort. And you know that the Wernberg gang watching in YouTube land is excited about that one as we come to a close on the third quarter. The Spartans pick up a first down. We'll flip the field. Have fourth quarter football on a Wednesday night momentarily.
just another quick hitter. Just boom, right off the line. Gavin gets it and goes. We had the nice gain by, Durgan. Just another quick, like I've been saying, 40-yard plays are awesome, but, 6-yard plays down the field just absolutely kill a defense.
And tires out a defense as well. So we'll wait and see who the next opponent is for the Spartans. I think the Chanhassen Storm will have to do the same. As you said, Nelly, they got a very tough conference to get through on their state-bound effort. Both teams. Offensively, know how to put points in, and defensively, Spartans are really impressing me tonight defensively. Here's Peterson.
It's Wilson.
I should say impressing me, except for those passing plays. I kind of evaded them.
Got a Chanhassen Storm player down. Players are asking the trainer to get over there in a hurry.
Yeah, right away. So now what you want to see is injuries
No,
here.
Especially for, like you said, a team that's probably going to be the 1 seed. They were probably hoping to get out of here healthy too. Oh, good. Just looks like a cramp.
Yeah, right leg
So
stretch.
get that stretched out, and that player should be healthy. That's what's hard kind of on these semi-cool nights, or once it gets cool, you just forget to hydrate, as a young player, you forget to hydrate, and that's what they're bringing him out is the water bottles. And
I think just in general in life, not even on the football field, drink more water. It's
Absolutely.
It's very good for you. Helps your body.
Or bananas and pickle juice before a game.
Well, unless you're senior quarterback Isaac Peterson, who
Correct.
we found out does not like pickles.
Absolutely
That surprised
hates
me.
them. Yes.
I was expecting snakes. What are you afraid of? Snakes or, spiders was in there.
Yeah, we got a spiders. Yep.
Duke Bartu, great kid. I love watching him.
Yeah.
And a fun story about Duke Bartu. So both his parents, Anna and Gabe, I've worked with them for 20 years in the pharmacy at Mayo Clinic.
Oh,
so
nice.
I've known them for a long time. And so that first time when he got a sack and you called out Duke Bartu,
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware of the connection. But I'm like, wait a minute, Bartu, I know that name. And so, yeah, it was good to see him come in for the Shield. Doesn't like spiders. But pickles, wow. So here is second down and short. Peterson takes the snap, looking to pass, pump fake.
Run it, Isaac. Get the first down.
He
There you
has
go.
plenty of room. He's going to dart for the sidelines, gets out of bounds, and enough for the sticks.
When Duke said spiders, Bodie, what it reminded me of, I've seen the movie The Replacements with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
And there's this scene where the coach writes fear up on the board, and he's like, let's talk about them. What's there? And then the one wide receiver goes, spiders, coach. I'm deathly afraid of spiders. And so when Duke said that, it reminded me of that scene from that movie.
And then I just remembered to throw in Miles T's frogs. I don't think I've heard that one before.
Yeah.
Frogs, yeah. But it's snakes for me, no doubt. I'm running if there's a snake around. Here's a handoff.
That was a good seal. Oh, we're going to get a holding.
And yeah, Xavier.
Oh,
Adams
my
into the end
gosh.
zone with a
We
flag.
once again just cannot get out of our own way. I don't think I'll be interesting who they're calling it on. It's either going to, is it?
Yeah, unfortunate. Holding Spartans.
Because John Muller had a nice little seal block out here. Noah Hagan was blocking his guy 10 yards down the field. So I'm not quite sure who they called that. Well, it's not even Hagan. Hagan's over here on the sidelines with ice on his elbow. Did not catch that earlier.
Yeah, he does have big ice, doesn't he?
So I'm not sure who that was down the field blocking, but
Well, they saw something we didn't, and it results in taking away what was an outstanding running effort by Xavier. Don't call me Rhodes Adams.
Spartans on the first and 20 on the Storm 27-yard line.
So first down play, fake pass to the
they
outside.
got him. Oh, they had him too.
And you saw in that fake play, the corner on the right side did jump the route.
Yeah,
so.
they did have Juarez Diaz. He had him.
Comes to the left side, picks up 5 yards, sets up 2nd and 15. So they get some of it back. Still more to go.
Spartans on a 2nd and 15 from the Storm 22-yard line.
There's Peterson with Majerus sliding to the right side. It's going to be a handoff.
Yeah, I think
that play stopped.
Flag on the play.
That's got to be on them. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, indication is on them.
And I'm assuming they blew the whistle there because he was
Unimpeded.
crossed the line. Yeah, in high school, as soon as you cross the line, it's dead.
So that gets us back to about, right at the original line of scrimmage. It'll be a 2nd down play from that spot. With the clock running, 10:20 officially. Nice job by our camera operator and scoreboard operator, senior as well at Mayo High School, Peyton Mills. Been outstanding for us on the live stream this season. Peterson with plenty of time. He's going to roll to the right side. And gets out of bounds and ripped.
Oh, come on.
The
There we
flag
go.
comes
There we
away.
go.
That had to be called because not only was it a dangerous horse collar thing, but he was well out of bounds. when
Yeah,
he got
for
thrown.
sure.
So that's the one. I'm used to hockey. That's where the boys come in and they say, "What's up?"
Yeah.
But we'll take the penalty yards.
Ball on the field is a personal foul against the Storm.
So it'll set up 1st and goal. The ball will be on the 5-yard line.
And the drive continues for the Spartans. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
And the right hash is where they'll scrimmage. Peterson, shotgun formation, has Xavier Adams back there with them. Blitz coming. Evaded. Peterson, a little sprint left away from that pressure, and it's going to be a short pickup, 2 yards. Didn't mean to emphasize short by saying it twice. I had a little hiccup.
Tackles made by Will Meyer. Spartans on a 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line.
So from the 4 is where they'll start with this play. It's 2nd down. Peterson takes the snap, looking to pass, going to sling it to Adams. Adams gets to the line of scrimmage, tried to get downfield. Good defensive pursuit there by about 5 Chanhassen Storm players, and they stop him for no gain, 3rd and 4.
Tackles made by Lucas Ledoux.
Ledoux officially credited with the tackle.
I like the vision there, but sometimes on those kinds of plays there where you're on the short side of the field, you just want to try and stretch that thing out, get up, try to get a little upfield and just head to the sidelines as much as possible.
Yeah. Yep.
But I love that they're wanting to try to get some cutbacks.
So Peterson
Blitz up
takes
the
the
middle,
snap.
blitz up the middle.
It's got
Durgan, there
right
we go.
side. Good vision by Durgan because he had to find that ball over a well defensively positioned Logan Smith, but he pulls it in for a touchdown. And on senior night, Durgan gets into the end zone for 6 with about 8.5 minutes left here, 4th quarter, and down a bit of a margin, but nice to get in the end zone. Spartans offense gets it done. PAT attempt pending. Miles tees to kick. Kip, snap, spot by Peterson, and kick is through. PAT successful. Miles tees brings the score to 35-17. So still a couple of
What do you guys think? Are we at onside point right now?
Might as well. Why not? Why not?
Well, Coach Holcomb does have a propensity for the onside kick.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I'm guessing he'd pull that here. But the Spartans, their last play series, they cover 73 yards in 15 plays. 7 on the ground, 8 in the air. The last one was a pass play to Max for a touchdown.
So yeah, we'll see. Onside is very likely, and of course the Chanhassen Storm know that as well. So we'll see. It was that Northfield game, which during the halftime, Nellie and I were talking about how important that Northfield win, because I think that becomes the tiebreaker in our conference head-to-head against Northfield. But they made just an incredible effort to come back, and that came down to a very, and I mean very last-second play. But 2 onsides is what got it done for them in that effort. So we'll see. Spartans can get it done themselves. Here's a kick. It is an onside attempt. Big bounce, and Spartans just can't catch up to it before it
that
gets
was
out of bounds.
perfect. I was right here staring at it. Oh man.
Yeah, had great action on it. Nice kick by Tees. But does go out of bounds. Wow. And because it's out of bounds, it becomes a legal procedure. So we'll see the Storm starting at the 45-yard line.
And the Storm begins first and 10 from the 45-yard line.
I don't know if you guys heard that New Prague Chaska, New Prague Chaska score.
I didn't hear it, but I'm sure we have internet up here. We could find it. Here's.
I was just looking at it.
I think they said Chaska 26, New Prague 12. Was the final? They said it went final.
I was just looking at it. Chaska, what I'm looking at on Minnesota score feed, it has 26-15.
There you go, 26-15.
Chaska.
Yep.
Kind of the shocker is, Cretin-Durham Hall's 7th ranked, Elk River the 9th, and it's 61-27 Elk River. Cretin-Durham Hall played St. Thomas Academy week 1 right before the Mayo game.
Nice defense there by the Spartans, wrapped up in the backfield.
Lincoln Majerus.
Yeah, senior Lincoln Majerus. Elk River, I think, defending champions, right? 5A. Did they win it last year?
I'm not sure.
When Mayo left 5A, I kind of left 5A.
Yeah, no,
also.
100%.
I know, I'm trying to think.
100%. 100%.
I thought Chan was in the championship game last year. I thought they won it 2 years ago and were in the championship game last year.
So on their website, it just said semifinal.
Oh, semifinal.
Which to me
Okay.
indicated they probably lost that semifinal game. And I looked, I think it was Elk River champions against, couldn't even tell you. There's a running play, hard running play, gets a first down there for the Storm. That's number 37, his first carry of the game. It's Graham Delger, sophomore. So offense just taking their time, of course, running the clock.
The drive continues first and 10 from the Spartan 41-yard line.
Gonna milk every play clock second they can, get that game clock down. And now as time's expiring, it's a play, handoff. Carrying the ball this time, number 17, Clayton Plysted.
Chanhassen staying on the ground and eating the clock.
37 looked like 17. My bad, that was Delger again.
4 straight run plays on this series.
Got senior number 77, Hicks, in the game now at D tackle.
Little shift before letting the remaining play clock with low snap handled by quarterback.
And look at that, right as first play comes in, Hicks on the tackle.
Wraps it up, gets a tackle. Nice job, Hicks. Just shy up the yard to gain for a first down, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. So here's 3rd down, short. Ball on the 32. Just inside 5 minutes left here, 4th quarter, and they give it to Ramsey. And Ramsey, hard run, gets plenty for the first down, about 12 extra. And it will set up. First,
I mean, it's difficult when you put 1,000 pounds of mass on a side of a line and give a guy a head start. It's not the easiest thing to do. Make that tackle.
Yeah.
Durgan's coming off limping here. That is the absolute last thing. Hopefully it's just something he needs stretched, or
it was a lower body injury that took him out for those games as well, right? So,
as an ankle, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, to the side. Keep our fingers crossed on that one. He's played outstanding here tonight in his return. You said he got some defensive reps last week, though, on the road.
Yeah, was solo on D, except for maybe that very last drive. They put him in at wide receiver.
So a little different formation under center this time. Ramler's going to hand it off to Ramsey.
Ramsey on the carry.
And he picks up just a few here on first down. Clock.
Tackles made by Lincoln Majera.
The more important objective in that design is it's ticking down now under 4 minutes here, 4th quarter. 35-17 lead in hand here for the Storm. Now to the line of scrimmage. They come from the huddle. Under center again will be Ramler. And handoff to number 40. That jersey I talked about gets a big carry. That's Noterman. He picks up the first down and sets the ball about the 2-yard line for a first and goal play.
That was the 8th play of this drive and the 8th straight run play. I think I see a pattern.
It's what makes you just a great, wise football coach, Nelly.
It's that insight.
So under center again, I won't be surprised if we see number 40 get the handoff with an effort to try to get in the end zone. It is exactly that. Skylar Noterman into the end zone. Touchdown, Storm. 2:38 on the clock. It's going to extend the lead. Drive that nail down just a little bit here in the Spartans. Great second half effort. Got the ball in the end zone a couple times. Had a couple mistakes that we've been trying to avoid all season. We saw them show up again in this game. Continue to try to correct those, and I know we will as we make our way into the playoffs. But I saw some very good football played by the boys in green. Ball, one hops.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought that went wide right, but it's just so hard to tell when you're at, when you're not under that goalpost.
Yeah, the angle is very deceiving. It had plenty of leg. I was watching it one hop off the track and into the fans there, but did miss his target, so no good on the PAT.
Chanhassen scoring drive covered 55 yards in 9 plays, all 9 on the ground.
So the offense of the Storm, very impressive, very under control. They just kind of chew with their mouth closed, kind of, so to speak. They just get it done.
Yeah, the word that comes to my mind is just methodical. Yeah, they're going to be a tough out, and that's why they've had the season that they've had. And
So from the formation we've seen so many times, if they put the ball in the end zone so many times and had the opportunity to kick after those points, but now just spreading out to a regular formation.
I was hoping to get a sideline interview this with Principal Troy Prigge, but I'm guessing he might be reffing his own game somewhere in southeastern Minnesota. That's going to go out of bounds. Let it go out of bounds.
Yep, it does. Well decided there by like 36 is Grayson Yank. Am I saying that right? I know I mispronounced
Yes.
that
Yep.
one. Yeah.
Yank. Yep.
I've heard my name.
All right, now this is just where you got it. This is where you really got to try to start staying healthy. The Spartans are going to sub some guys in as they should. They're going to look like going with Berger at quarterback, getting Peterson out. Looks like we do have some different offensive linemen, different wide receivers, which is all good. But now you just need to stay healthy.
Stay healthy.
Berger's quarterback for the 8-0 JV Spartan team.
Oh, having an outstanding year. Here's a handoff to Hinchley.
Mayo JV was in Chanhassen last night and secured their 8th win of the season with a 14-0 win on the road. Congratulations, Coach Jackson, Coach Johnson, and their staff.
So 2 minutes and change here in week 8 of this 2025-26 season. Berger. Snap and handoff. Near side, Hinchley trying to evade the pursuit. Stays in bounds, so the clock will continue to run. Nice tackle there by Adam Mueller for the Storm. Sizable up front, this team, the Storm. Wish them the best of luck in their playoff run, but I'm hoping that the Spartans can outlast them and prove their worth, because this is an outstanding team we have. Just need to put it together, Rob. It's been that same storyline all year long. How do we get it done? How do we stop the mistakes? How do we stop costing ourselves? We put drives together, put the ball on the ground, put drives together, blocked field goal. Sometimes that's unavoidable, but got to figure it out. Here's a handoff. Hinchley again finds 4 yards and then tackle.
Well, Bodie, we should be back here a week from Saturday.
Okay.
Is my guess. And, I think if everything, we don't have any finals, the results, but my gut tells me it'll be the winner of New Prague, John Marshall, that we'll be facing.
Yep.
A week from Saturday here at Whitney Stadium. And we're going to, I think, do 2 more episodes of The Shield. We're going to tape a playoff edition, and then the last one we'll do is a senior recognition edition.
Awesome. Looking forward to those. It's been an outstanding regular season here. Thanks for joining all year long. We love the comments. We love the support. You can support by just hitting that thumbs up. Here's a sprint left by Berger. Get to the sideline, probably just shy. That was a 4th down play, so turnover on downs likely the result. But connect with our social medias as well. I think we have Facebook Touchdown Club out there. You want to get connected with that. You'll get information about that playoffs. Be the first to know who our opponent will be. But
yeah, and just real quick, all of these seniors that got recognized today, I just want to congratulate all of them just on, football's such a hard sport, everybody that's played knows that. And for these guys to stick with it for however, whenever they started, 3rd grade, 4th grade, whenever it was, to have, keep playing. Spartans are going to get a lot more football games, but on senior night, I just want to say thank you to, I've had the opportunity to know so many of these kids.
I agree. Yeah, this is a very special class. Very special group, not just the seniors, the whole team, but very special group of young men in this squad. And of course, we want to win. We all want to win. We want to be successful. But in the end, we all do win because of the the young men that we see in this program are just outstanding young men, and that's one thing in my book. So I wish them the best of luck as well wherever they go. We will see more football, but congratulations to all the seniors on both sides. Let's congratulate the Chanhassen Storm seniors as well.
Yeah, I think I said on the shield, the quarterback, Ramler, almost 100% positive. His dad, Kurt, same last name, same position. Kurt was my quarterback. We were both seniors, graduated from Chaska. He was our quarterback. I played center, so it was kind of nice to see his kid playing quarterback, my kid playing center. So it was a fun little reunion, and they're a good squad. So wish them the best in what they got coming up for them as well.
I love those little storylines in this beautiful sport. So congratulations to the Chanhassen Storm. Get it done on the road here. Going to move to 7-1 on the season. That will close out their regular season as well. They have a playoff ahead of them, and they have a dynamic, outstanding team. Wish them the best of luck. Coach Colin Nelson had his boys very well prepared tonight. Short week for them as well, and for our Spartans, we'll look forward to seeing their efforts in the playoffs. I don't know who their opponent will be, but I know that they will be prepared. This team is always prepared. They just got to find a way to minimize those mistakes. Couple of, like we saw the one into the end zone, brought back on a hold. We saw a couple of drives stall out. We shore those up, and we make this a better competitive game. Minimize a couple of those secondary mistakes that led to those 3 touchdowns in the first half. It's a way different game.
I agree. Bodie, thanks for this game, and we'll looking forward to the last couple of Shield episodes and these last few live streams. Peyton, thank you for everything you do up there, man, with the camera. We couldn't run this without you, so we appreciate you working your tail off up there too, buddy.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more than that. Nice find. Peyton Mills helping us out on the camera.
Oh, I thought it was Peyton.
Peyton? Maybe that's what it's going to be from now on. That's going to do it for us here on the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you for playoffs. We'll see you for the playoffs.